Has created enormous stress on families and couples, and as a result, separations early into 2021 have been at record levels. Family lawyer Cassandra Kalpaxis had been anticipating this boom and founded a women's retreat called Detox Your Divorce. Cassandra joins me live now. Hey, Cassandra.
Hi, good afternoon. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here. Look, talk to us about this COVID-19. What kind of stresses has that been putting on relationships?
We've seen huge stresses being put on relationships during COVID. It's been a number of factors: being locked in with a partner who you may have already been going through a separation with, and really that's just heightened a breakdown of communication by not being able to get that time away, which any of us who have been married really long term know is really important to keeping a marriage on foot. And it's also, there's been a significant increase in domestic violence during COVID, where we've seen people in really unfortunate situations. And that's why we've really founded this retreat, to be able to allow particularly women who have been going through a really difficult 12 months, the opportunity to just come and experience a period of time where they can just hit optimal wellness, learn from the experts in the space as to how to go through and navigate their separation, and also just be able to have a weekend where they can be with like-minded women in a non-judgmental environment and just be themselves.
Yeah, it's such a fascinating idea. And I suppose, you know, we're not out the other side of COVID-19 by any means. What's the response been to this retreat so far?
It's been overwhelming, and I think that's really been because we've just not been able to go anywhere, and to have the experience where they're going away over the course of a weekend, being able to do some activities like daily yoga, meditation, as well as interacting with other people in these interactive workshops, has just been really well received by the public. And I think it's just a testament to the need for human connection right now.
Yeah, look, it has been such a interesting time, I guess, in that all those support networks that you would normally lean on if you were going through a separation of any kind have sort of been stripped away, particularly as we have been in and out of lockdowns. I mean, talk to us about your standpoint, I guess, as a lawyer, in terms of the separation process. Is there a way to keep it dignified at all?
There is, absolutely. I wrote a book about this last year, actually, during COVID, particularly for people who were going through separation during that really heightened, anxious period. And it's all about communication. It's all about the early triaging of problems as they arise. And it's about understanding empathetically, not sympathetically, but understanding empathetically your partner's experience in navigating separation as well. And when you're able to put yourself in their position and really to understand where things might have gone wrong, that's when we see people being able to get on the same page about keeping their separation respectful, amicable, and working for the greater goal, which most of the time is keeping it really, really dignified for the sake of the children. And there's a whole number of chapters in my book about how you can do that, because it's often lip service when people say, I want to keep it amicable. But when you don't know what you need to do and you don't have the examples in real life, it becomes really difficult to put that in place.
I can imagine as well going through this sort of stuff at the retreat, you know, in a completely neutral environment with different people that don't have, you know, a dog in the fight, I guess, to say, and be able to actually go through this a little bit objectively. That must be really helpful for a lot of these women.
Absolutely. Our panel of experts all come from different walks of life, and that's the beauty of this retreat. It's not just a bunch of lawyers standing up and talking about the law. I couldn't think of anything worse, but it's really just about these amazing professionals, naturopaths, barristers, mediators, alternative dispute resolution practitioners, yoga practitioners, fitness coaches, all looking at the things that we know need to be addressed when you're going through a separation. It's not just about the legal stuff. It's about looking at everything overall, and doing it with women who are going through the same thing as you, and knowing that there's no judgment there. This is not a retreat where we're looking at people doing better than the other, or coming out and saying, oh, you know, I was chosen to do things because I'm doing this at a different pace than you. It's just about everyone committing to being themselves, learning from everyone, and making lifelong friendships. That's the most important thing that we want to come out of this retreat.
So let's talk nuts and bolts then of the retreat. When is it? Where is it? How long is it? Give us the details.
Amazing. So it's 26, 27 Feb at the beautiful Crown Plaza in Terrigal. Accommodations included, we've got meals included, daily yoga, we've got these awesome interactive workshops, and we have these really fabulous prizes that are being given out during the day, and everyone who buys a ticket is going home with a gift box with about $1,000 worth of goodies in it, in addition to all of the other things that we're giving away during the retreat. So it really is a jam-packed schedule. You're going to get so much out of this. And I really encourage people to come along with a girlfriend or somebody who they can just turn to be able to get the most out of their experience and know that they're around people who love and support them.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a fantastic idea, and so many people really in need of that help at the moment through such a challenging time. Cassandra, we really thank you for joining us on the program. Thanks for being here on Ticker.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Well, two senior executives